Alright, how's everybody doing? Well, I'm back here. I'm going to try to make a video today on this, it's a Swedish Mauser. It's a 1896 or M96 model. This is made by Carl Gustafs in 1915, it looks like 1915. And the other video I did with the reloading, I had the Winchester 6.5 StaBall. And then I had the 140 grain Hornady boat tail hollow points that I shot in the M38, which is a short rifle. It's got a 24-inch barrel. This one is the original rifle, or the long rifle, and it's got a 29-inch barrel. And this one actually has some aftermarket sights on it, and these are Pram is the brand on these, and one of the books I have, it's talks about the different sights, and basically just goes over the fact, you know, there was several of these. It's 9 different rear sights have been observed, 7 receiver mounted, and then you know, they were widely used for, you know, I guess civilian target shooting and the civilian, you know, marksmanship program type of deal. And then it has a picture of some of the more common ones, and I guess this Soldering and the Pram were 2 of the most common. Then this also, they had this GF and this Ellet, I guess is how you say it, but the Pram is what's on this rifle. So I'm hoping that you know, maybe I can shoot a little better with this one, and you know, we'll see what happens. It doesn't have a stock disc on it because when these rifles were, like this one was taken out of military service and it was put in the civilian marksmanship program or whatever, they took that off of there, and then you know, it had this aftermarket Pram diopter sight put on it, and I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got, you know, elevation and windage, you know, click adjustments on it, and you know, there's the diopter. Sorry, terrible camera work. And then the front post, it just has a larger shield on it, and then a little bit taller and wider, looks like front post on it. But these still have the old style sights on them. They were never updated with the T-marked sights. So anyways, pretty neat. The only problem I've seen with it is the sights when you're working the action. I mean, it can get in the way a little bit, so you know, you have to kind of watch what you're doing, and your hand does slightly, or at least mine does, you know, slightly graze the top of, you know, across the top of the sight. And then the little knob here that locks it in, you know, kind of, more than anything, it just kind of hits that and gets in the way. But you know, hopefully I'll be able to get a decent sight picture, you know, on that, and see what happens. I've got the same load worked up that I had before. I'm just going to shoot the same. I thought about going up to 4.8, and maybe I will, but I'm just going to shoot the 42.8 up to 44.4 and see how those shoot. And then if I have to go back and maybe load up another one and go up to 44.8 just for the heck of it, maybe I will. But I think I'm just going to start out with that for now. So I'm going to go shoot this and get the chronograph set up, and hopefully I don't have my chronograph too close this time. I had a little bit too close last time. It was kind of rocking and rolling there. Uncle Jim kind of pointed that out, but it's kind of a challenge to get everything set up just right, you know, when you're doing this kind of stuff. So, and I just have like a very limited amount of time. I shot the whole video. I mean, it was like start to finish. I mean, I did it, you know, it was like 30 minutes or less. So I'm gonna go shoot this and see what kind of groups I can get. Hopefully we'll have some luck with it. So everybody stay tuned. Well, I finally got plenty of daylight, plenty of sun. It's a beautiful day. A little bit windy, but that's okay. I'll take it, just to show the rifle off again. can see the front sight there, and then it's kind of hard to see through the camera, but hopefully I'm getting that on film there. The bolt's kind of in the way, but if you can see the rear diopter peep sight that it's got on it there. And like I said, I just you know, beautiful rifle here. Hopefully you can see it in the sunlight. I'm gonna go do some shooting, so let me get everything set up and then we'll be back.
2,541. 2,581. 2,600. 2,629. 2,628.
Alright, well that was interesting. I expected the charge to, you know, move up a little bit in charge weight, but those last two shots were pretty interesting. So, you know, here's the lowest charge weight, and then here's the highest. This was 44.4, and this was 40. So according to this, I mean, it actually went down a little bit. So it looks like, you know, that's going to be pretty much the optimal charge, you know, right there. So probably what I'll do is I'll just split it between those two, so that'd be 44.2 grains between those two shots, and I'll go load up a few more and I'll shoot those and we'll see how they group. Alright, well I'm back after loading these up, and I've got 44.2 grains. These are the Hornady 140 grain boat tail hollow points. Then I had some of these. This is a Speer 140 grain hot core is what they call it, hollow point. These are flat base, and of course they've got the lead tips on them. So I didn't change anything on the seating dies or anything. They are just a tad shorter than what it is in the Speer manual, but I think they'll be fine. So bonus, I'm going to try to shoot the same charge, 44.2 grains Winchester StaBall. So we're going to give these a shot, and hopefully I can shoot a halfway decent group. So here we go.
2,627. 2,632. 2,583. 2,551. 2,488. 2,566. 2,598. 2,589. 2,521. 2,472. 2,528. 553. 2,591. 2,624.
Oh man, I just want to hang my head in shame right now. I don't know. I had really high hopes that I'd be able to shoot some really good groups with that rifle, but I mean, for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. I mean, it is a 107-year-old rifle, so you know, I don't know. I thought the first initial chronograph numbers were pretty good. I had two that were really tight, and I tried to load some up right in the middle of that range to try to find a good accuracy node, and I just couldn't shoot like I wanted to today. But I mean, I had a little bit of a wind. You can probably see it in the video. It's right to left, you know, probably 10 to 15 mile an hour wind. But I mean, there again, it was just I don't know. It wasn't what I wanted. But anyways, let's look at these targets. And I actually went back. I usually don't do this, but I went back and wrote each bullet on here, like which first, second, third, fourth, fifth, so I could just see where each one was impacting. And the chronograph data, I have no idea. It was just all over the place. I mean, it was just up, down, everywhere. I don't know what was going on. But let's just look at these real quick, and then we'll wrap this one up, okay? Alright, well, here's the first target, and here's all the brass, and I mean, everything looks good. There was nothing, you know, crazy on any of it. And I don't know. Everything looked fine to me. So here's the first target, you know, and I did the initial, you know, 5 shots to get the charge weight. They were over here, so I adjusted the sights, and I think I adjusted them pretty good, because this is the, you know, first group here I shot with the Hornady, 140 grain Hornady, which, you know, if you look at the shots, you know, the first one was way down here. These are the other ones, but the first one was down here. They got 1, 2, 3 is way up here, and then 4 and 5. So they were just, you know, kind of just all over the place. And I mean, that's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 inch group easily. Just spitballing here. I mean, yeah, that's like it's like a 5 inch group. So, you know, that's not what I was going for. And let's see, here's the next target. Now these were the Speer. It's these right here. I had some of these 140 grain hot core Speer, and I basically just loaded these with the same charge. I didn't adjust anything, just to see what, you know, what they would do. Now these aren't these are flat based bullets. It's not a boat tail bullet, and it's a soft point. So, but yes, I don't know. Maybe that first shot was a cold bore, which it shouldn't have been cold, because I just shot these other ones. But I have no idea. Like I said, it was doing weird things. Now these 4 shots weren't too bad altogether, but I had the first one way up here. Then I had 2, 3, and 4 right here together. That was not bad. And then I pulled my last one 5 way down here. So, you know, these 3 right here I shot all together. That's not bad right there. That's really what I was wanting out of a 5-shot group. I mean, I thought maybe I could get, you know, what is that? That's about it's less than 1.5 inches. It's like 1.4 inches or so. So that's what I was going for in a 5-shot group, but instead I've got like a, you know, 8-inch group here on that one. Then here's the last group I shot. These are with the Hornady bullets again, and you know, I had a string going here for some reason. Well, not really a string, but I had 1, 2, 3. Then I came back with 4, and then I pulled 5 way over here again. So, you know, I don't know. It was the wind was kicking up and stuff, but it's just weird that you know, this one, for whatever reason, I was way off to the right, on this one, where these other two were, after I adjusted the sights, were more or less centered. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, it's a 107-year-old rifle, and I thought I would give it a shot, do some reloading and shooting. I mean, it was still fun. I mean, who can complain about reloading and shooting? I mean, a bad day, bad groups, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still better than any day working or doing just about anything else I can think of. So anyways, I don't know if anybody's got any ideas for me. Let me know. I tell you, I really you know, I'm not the best at reloading the rifle ammo, and I've tried to, you know, streamline my process and do a little better. And probably what I'm going to do from here is I'm probably going to go back to, since I've got these bullets, which I've had them, I actually bought these for 6.5 Creedmoor, so I'm going to go back and do some 6.5 Creedmoor. And that gun actually has a scope on it. It's an AR-10 rifle that I built, so I'm going to do some reloading for that now, since I'm in the 6.5 area here, and I've still got the dies set up on my turret press. You know, these are the Lee 6.5 by 55 Swiss, and then these are Hornady. These two here are Hornady dies, and then I've got the Lee factory crimp on here for 6.5 Creedmoor. So I'm gonna give that a shot again and see what happens, and I'm gonna keep using you know, the same stuff that I've had, these bullets, and then the 6.5 StaBall, and hopefully out of that rifle maybe I can have a little better groups than what I had out of this other one. But hey, it's all in fun. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed doing it, so I guess that's all I got. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.